This video is going to be different. I'm falling into this bad habit of not being able to finish editing my videos for It's Probably You over the weekend and being able to post them on Monday or Tuesday the way I want to do it. It's almost as if I'm doing other things on the weekend besides editing videos, or possibly that I just suck at editing videos. Possibly both. But I wanted to talk to you about something anyway before my show gets too high in the episode counts. The name of the show is It's Probably You. It's a humorous name based around the idea that a lot of times people will get themselves into their own dating, relationship, and sex problems for things that are easy to avoid. But there are some situations that are definitely not your fault. And one of those is being stuck in an abusive relationship. That's never you. It's not because you're a bad person. It's not because you've made bad choices. If you're stuck in an abusive relationship, if you're stuck in an abusive relationship, it's most likely because you've been brainwashed into thinking that you have to be there. Maybe you've brainwashed yourself. Maybe your partner has brainwashed you. Maybe your family has brainwashed you into thinking that for whatever reason, you are not deserving of a healthy, loving relationship. And so you're stuck there. Maybe you have kids in that relationship. Maybe you have a house together with that person in that relationship. Joint banking accounts. Something that is your excuse for staying in that relationship that is doing you harm. It's not your fault. You don't deserve it. You're not a bad person. You do deserve love. You do deserve a healthy, loving, equal parts relationship with someone who treats you with the respect that any human being does, and more because they love you. You know, you might be thinking to yourself that, yeah, you're not in the best of relationships, but you're not going to leave it because there are no other options. I understand that thinking. Just after college, I got into an abusive relationship with someone. She didn't physically attack me. She didn't sexually molest me. But what she did do was, using words and some psychological games and some emotional games, she made me not understand what was real and what was not real anymore. And it upset my view of things so much that I was stuck and I couldn't get free. I distinctly remember that I'd have a conversation with her where she would say things that made me feel like crap, but also that it was my fault that I felt like crap. And I would sit on the hardwood floor of my bedroom in my apartment, and I would literally bang my head against the floor because it was so awful that slamming my forehead against the floor felt better than acknowledging that I was in a horrible relationship. I got out because she eventually decided that she wanted to go visit her parents, and she didn't have a car. So when she was at her parents and she called me to come get her, I said, I'm out, we're done. And she couldn't get to me quickly because she didn't have a car. I was very lucky. If she'd been able to come in my presence and talk to me more, maybe I would still be in that horrible relationship. Maybe that relationship would have ended very, very badly. But I've been there, and I know when you're in that horrible relationship, you get tunnel vision. You think, this is it. I've got no other option. You have so many options. I'm going to link to some crisis centers and to RAIN in the informational section of the video. But you have the people who love you, who really love you, and who show you that they love you, not because they say it and then abuse you, but because they actually show it to you in loving ways. They go out of their way, they put effort into it, they put you first, they think about you. They do things to improve your welfare, your safety, your peace of mind. These are things that people who love you will do because they love you. Maybe you're even so deep in this situation that you think you have none of those people in your life. But you do. You definitely do. Even if you only have one person who's ever said to you, you know, we're friends. That person cares about you. They care about your welfare. You have people who care about you because you deserve to be cared about. I'm not going to invalidate your feelings about whomever has trapped you in that abusive relationship. That guy or girl, whoever that person is, you feel that you love them, even though they are abusive to you. I get that. But I'll tell you this. If they loved you, they would want you to get out. The person who loves you doesn't want you to be trapped in a place where you're feeling physically, sexually, emotionally, or spiritually harmed just by virtue of being there. Just because it is so wrong. Nobody who loves you wants you to be there. And if they don't want you to get out, maybe it's one-sided. People who love you want you to be safe and healthy. They want you to grow. They want you to be strong. They don't want to isolate you. They don't want to make you weak. They don't want to make you second-guess yourself or think bad things about yourself. They won't tell you that your feelings, thoughts, or opinions are invalid because they're stupid or unrealistic or crazy. People who love you won't do those things to you. You have friends who really do love you. You probably have family who really does love you. If nothing else, I love you enough to put myself on the line and say this to the internet, to the YouTubes. And I do. And I want you to get out. And I want you to be happy and healthy and strong and have the life that you deserve, because you deserve better. This video may do nothing for you today. I'm not so egotistical as to think that I can make a difference in someone's life just by talking for a few minutes. But I hope you consider the links to places that can help you. I hope you consider that there's more to your life than you're seeing stuck in this bad place. And it's better. And above all else, please, please remember that when you are in this abusive relationship, when it is hurting you, and you're wondering why you're there, it's not you. It's definitely not you.